The education subjects are from the third grade of elementary school to the third grade of high school students because it can be difficult for students under the third grade to produce videos using computers. In the first module, they can learn about dangers of digital drama and cyber violence. Then, in the second module, they will produce videos and present them under digital drama. Finally, in the third module, students discussed ways to respond to digital drama based on the video produced. This paper proposes an educational program for adolescents in response to the increasing number of digital drama. The academic program consists of 3 modules, and it is a class in which students directly produce videos about digital drama using AI. By incorporating various AI technology into education, students become more immersed in educational content. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Yuri Hwang and I'm from Jeju University, Republic of Korea. I'd like to introduce my paper, Teaching Core Principles of SBM for Elementary Learners by Subject Convergent Education. In 2015, the Ministry of Education in Korea announced the 2015 revised national curriculum, which reinforces software education to raise intelligent learners who can lead the future creativity-based society. However, current national level elementary curriculum only guarantees 17 lesson hours for 6th graders. Besides, elementary learners need supplementary materials and interesting examples to understand abstract principles. 2015 revised national curriculum presents achievement standards for each subject. Achievement standards are core and ultimate objective of the subject, which decides content and assessments of individual classes. Among them, 3 achievement standards for elementary learners are chosen for teaching SBM. The subjects are practical studies, mathematics, and social studies. SVM is related to an achievement standard of practical studies in that it is the principle of AI. According to SVM, it is important to establish a decision boundary with support factors, which classifies new input data into a correct category. This process is invisible and abstract for elementary learners. For suggesting comparable situation and linking with social studies, learners are demanded to search for exact location of a trail between 2 groups of autumn. Autumn is the proper name of relatively low mountains created by volcanic activities in Jeju Island. In this case, autumns are data points and the trail separating them represents decision boundary in SBM. First, learners have to find at least 3 support vector autumns. Then they need to apply mathematical principles of vertical and parallel to find out the trail decision boundary. They also learned how to measure a length between parallel lines, and the length means margin in SBM. In the actual educational field, subject segmental classes are often conducted, and AI and software classes are vastly insufficient due to several constraints such as lack of lesson hour. Continual efforts and studies are necessary for education authorities and teachers to cultivate creative and integrated thinking ability of elementary learners. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Xu Jie. I come from China, and now I'm studying at Sejong University as a master student. The topic I want to introduce today is the effect of Xiaohongshu service quality on loyalty through emotional response of users. I divided the context into 4 parts: summary, introduction, theoretical background, and conclusion. The first part, summary. Xiaohongshu, called China's Instagram, people share the latest information on it. The popularity of Xiaohongshu is growing rapidly in the Chinese market. However, there are some issues. Where do problems with SNS issues come from? How did Xiaohongshu become popular? Why are people enthusiastic on Xiaohongshu? This studies aims to identify the factors how Xiaohongshu became popular, especially how Xiaohongshu's service quality affect loyalty based on users' emotional responses. The others would provide basic data when developing apps similar to Xiaohongshu in the future. The second part, introduction. Recently, because of COVID-19, the population of internal activities is increasing rather than external activities. Crowding, people try to do most of things internally. The largest portion of them is internet shopping, and it would not be an exaggeration to say that various products or services are provided through the internet shopping. Xiaohongshu in China become an application that approach customers familiarly and share products and cultural activities from overseas. In other words, it is becoming huge popularity as the application most frequently used by women in their 20s and 30s in China. However, research on why Xiaohongshu became popular and why use Xiaohongshu is insufficient. Through positive emotional response, Xiaohongshu loyalty, Xiaohongshu service quality, PAD's 3 emotions dimensions, pleasure, arousal, and dominance, and we get the practical implications. The third part, theoretical background. First, Xiaohongshu's service quality. In 2013, social service based on the community for overseas direct purchase products. In 2014, service as an e-commerce platform highly educated. Consumers' reviews of overseas direct purchase products social commerce. So people share the fashion information and the travel information even about their daily life in Xiaohongshu. Service quality dimensions. Service quality is a consumer-facing concept and will be directly related to consumer perception. Service quality can be said to be the result of comparing the difference between the perceived service and the expected service. Service quality places importance not only in the results but also on the quality of experience evaluated in the process of product purchase or consumption rather than objective quality. The second, the emotional reaction, what's called PAD emotion. The customer's emotions toward the physical environment were measured by classifying them into dimensions. It's about pressure, arousal, domination. The PAD emotion scales consist of total 18 items with 6 discriminatory items for each dimensions, and the biggest difference from other scales is that it doesn't attempt to measure emotion itself. This means that all emotional states belong to emotional response, and it is measured with attention to the emotional response of an individual into by environmental stimulus. The third, loyalty. Loyalty refers to the positive association consumers attach to particular product. Loyalty is also defined as application ability that impresses a positive impression on user and allows them to stay in the application for a long time. The user's loyalty to the application is considerably higher when the user frequently visits the application, spends more time on application activities, and is more active in the application than the average users. Extensive loyalty in the application can be seen as having an important ability or competency. So the conclusion is this study defines the quality of Xiaohongshu's service and studies how the user's emotional response affects loyalty. A survey on users who use Xiaohongshu will be conducted and find out why they are enthusiastic about Xiaohongshu in China. The other trying to analyze which component respond to the user's emotional response to Xiaohongshu's service quality, find the positive and negative parts, develop or eliminate them. What the correlation is like. Based on this, we would like to provide users with the direction and the policy that Xiaohongshu should move forward in the future. This is the end of my speech. Thank you for your listening.
Hello, I'm presenter Jung-ho Kim. I will present the paper or study on the method of collecting and analyzing log data to increase system efficiency. Let me introduce the table of contents. The first is the introduction of the current situation and problems. The second is the problem-solving method I suggested to solve the problem. The third system is designed by me based on the proposed problem-solving method. And finally, I will present the conclusion. Recently, research has been actively conducted on a system that efficiently collects and analyzes log data and outputs analysis results to managers. However, existing log data is processed based on RDBMS, and in the existing method, storage space, corresponding scalability problems, and the ability to visualize log data. In this paper, we designed a log collection and analysis system using an elastic stack to solve the presented problem. As for the details of the disease, first, when the user violates the security policy defined in the system, log stage is collected. Second, it is designed to collect log data generated by security police violations. Third, we presented the criteria for refining the collected log data. Finally, we presented criteria for visualizing refined data. Next, I will present I will explain the technology that is widely used in related studies. The first is logstash provided by Elasticstack. Logstash consists of input filter and output and dynamically collects and transmits data. The second one is Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch is a distributed storage and search engine provided by Elasticstack. Elasticsearch is currently widely used as a technology that can solve the problem of scalability due to the size and constraints of storage space in existing database systems by distributing and storing various types of data regardless of structured and unstructured data types. Lastly is Kibana. Kibana is a visualization tool provided by Elasticstack that visualizes data and explores Elasticstack to visualize and provide data in various forms at your request. The visualization tools provided by Kibana include various forms such as histograms, line graphs, and chart. Next is the situation where I have to collect log data presented in my paper and how to collect log data. In this paper, log data is collected using logstash when an event that violates security policy occurs. There are several violations of security policy, but in this paper, it was assumed that a high importance file was attempted to be moved to an external device or system such as USB, email attachment, or copy. The following is the log data processing method presented in this paper. Log data stores various types of information. In order to analyze the collected log data, it is necessary to select and refine the collected log data. In order to refine data based on common values, this paper is designed to collect logs generated in case of violation of security policy and process log data based on user information and log occurrence time. Finally, it's a visualization method. In this paper, we designed to print two types of visualized tables and graphs. First, each user is designed to visualize and provide at what time and how many times they violated the security policy violation in the form of a table. Second, it is designed to visualize and provide how many monthly security policy violations have occurred in each security policy in the form of a line graph. This is the configuration diagram of the system presented in this paper. Logstash collects and processes log data and sends it to Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch stores and analyzes log data, and Kibana visualizes and provides analyzed information to administrators. The characteristic of this